Hello, everybody. All right, doing things a little bit different this week. I actually ended up pulling 4 cards this time. So I'm going to do 4 cards with 4 clarifiers, and then you have a oracle card. Let's see. Okay, so we have, starting off, oh, and I almost forgot. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I actually left that off the other video, but that's okay. You guys know the spiel. It either applies to you or it doesn't, and you guys know if it does. Okay, Page of Cups. We have the Emperor, 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. So let's clarify these. So for the Page of Cups is a messenger. Again, pages are messengers. But you're getting a message regarding emotions. So somebody wants to talk about feelings. Somebody's feeling something. That's clarified with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, then we have the Emperor, somebody who is very steadfast in control, a fair and lenient ruler. Of course, unless it's reversed, and then it's more like, dictator. But the Emperor actually is clarified by the 3 of Cups. Then we have the 5 of Cups, which, oddly enough, as I move stuff around, 5 of Cups actually got the 5 of Cups. Isn't that funny? And then the 4 of Pentacles is actually clarified by the 3 of Wands. Okay, so with all of these on here, let's put together our story now. Okay. So somebody wants to talk about feelings, and here we go. We have the Page of Cups. Sometimes Page of Cups can mean an apology, so I don't know if some of you are needing to give an apology or wanting one. But it's a messenger, and it's usually emotional, so maybe somebody's coming and needing to talk to you for a specific reason. If it's not an apology, when I look at the Page of Cups, usually I'm thinking, oh, somebody wants to express their feelings for you. And maybe it could be, gratitude, but I always think like romantic, but there's more than that out there. They could be expressing gratitude for you being in their life as their friend or a family member, so it can go any way. The Knight of Pentacles, though, it's clarifying it. So with this, it's telling me the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's, he's not, this horse looks like it's moving faster, but this guy's on his way. He's coming towards the future, so somebody's coming towards you. I feel like it's a younger person, too, but the Page of Cups is a messenger wanting to talk about feelings or wanting to tell you something. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody coming towards you. And Pentacles can be relationship related. As I said in the previous video, Pentacles can be the foundation. I don't see that it's job work related, but it could be. I mean, if that's a specific message that somebody here is here to get, then that message is for you. That job might be coming in. Somebody might be coming to tell you about a job, but if not, I think that somebody is interested. It's a younger person interested in a relationship, and they want to tell you how they feel. That's where the Knight of Pentacles is clarifying the Page of Cups. So they're definitely bringing you a message, wanting to talk about relationships and feelings. So now let's see where else it's going. So then we have the Emperor. And I feel like this person is coming to talk to you. I don't know if you feel like this person is an emperor. I mean, they do seem young. Pages and knights are going to be younger people. But the emperor is usually an older person. And they're well established. They rule their kingdom, lenient. They're fair and kind. The emperor is somebody that's fully in control of their life. So you may feel like this person has it all together, or they may feel like you have it all together. But here's something. The 3 of Cups is clarifying. So I was like, okay, somebody's coming towards the emperor. So this person is coming towards the emperor, but maybe it's a friend. I mean, 3 of Cups can be third party, but it can also be friendship. It can be celebration. So, there's a celebration around this person. So somebody is coming that maybe the celebration has something to do with what they want to tell you. if they're, I mean, they could be coming to like express their love for you, or gratitude in something. So there could be something here. I'm trying to, I'm getting some weird stuff in my head. So I'm just going to go. This is going to sound completely random, but I get random things in my head. Graduation party. And I also had a brief thought. I was like, what do you call it? Oh yeah, a retirement party. I mean, thinking for an emperor, there could be a celebration around them. Like this person could be coming to congratulate them, or a lot of people express how much someone means to them when they've worked with them for a really long time. This is turning out a little bit different than I thought. I mean, it can be romantic for some of you, but I think this is going to be mixed messages today because there's a lot of people wanting to express themselves. So there could be a graduation party because some of you, and it seems kind of late though because it's technically June, but it doesn't mean some people do, depending. I mean, I graduated in winter, so when I was in college. So sometimes in college, if we just have to go like that one more, like 3 more credits or something, and then we end up graduating. Instead of spring, you graduate in summer instead. Or instead of fall, you're graduating in winter, Sometimes weird things happen like that. So if it is, congratulations. There's a lot here. This is an interesting situation that I'm developing here. And then 5 of Cups is 5 of Cups. This is somebody feeling left out. So I feel like this message, I think there's some specific messages in here about somebody celebrating and somebody, all your friends and family or loved ones are going to gather around and they're going to wish you a happy graduation, or they're going to wish you happy retirement or happy birthday or anniversary or something. There's a lot of celebrations happening, especially in the summertime. It seems like there's a ton. So that doesn't surprise me at all. If this is romantic though, I feel like there is something here where somebody wants to come tell you how they feel. However, they think you're involved with somebody. Either you are or they are. You might be wanting to tell them how you feel, but you know that the emperor has a partner. And whether that's a good relationship or not, you're like third party. You're like, oh man, I want to tell them, but it's complicated and I don't want to mess up my friendship with them, or however you know them. You don't want to mess up your relationship with them. And you don't want to mess with their relationship. Because then it might really throw things off with them. It might throw things off if they tell their significant other, then they would be upset, So this is something to think about. Let's see. So I feel like there's this 5 of Cups is dead on. It means exactly what it means. 5 of Cups is something. 5s are changes, challenges, obstacles. And so I would say if the person you love has somebody already, that's a freaking obstacle. I mean, and it's sad too because it's like, it's unrequited. You love them, but you can't tell them without screwing everything up with them and pissing off their partner because, nobody wants you coming after their person. So, you got to sit on it and you want to tell them. I see that there's definitely a strong thing. Like, I want to tell them how I feel. I want to move forward. The Knight of Pentacles wants a relationship. But you're noticing like that there is like a possible third party situation. For some of you it's celebration. For others, you feel like the 5 of Cups. You're like this lonely person over here who's, I understand that feeling of, it's unrequited love. You love somebody so much, but you can't do anything about it because it's an awkward situation and you know better than to do it because it would stir things up. There are people out there who don't care, who would definitely stir things up. But you got to remember with the 5 of Cups, traditionally, you have the 5 cups. It's not in this image. In the image underneath it shows 5 cups, but in most traditional images, 3 of the cups are spilled and 2 are still standing, which means there is hope. There is hope. So the message I'm getting is don't give up. Right now it's kind of a weird situation, but if you love them, you may know something. You may be picking up on something. Their relationship may not be as great as you think it is, and maybe you've noticed this. Have you ever watched the cheesy Hallmark films? Come on. How many times are they with someone that doesn't support them and doesn't seem to care what they do, and they're feeling like something's lacking, and then this person swoops in and just makes them feel wonderful, and they end up leaving the bad relationship for a better one. I mean, it's Hallmark. Come on. Does that really happen? I don't know. It's probably rare. But there is hope. In this case, the Five of Cups, don't forget there's still two cups. You still have a relationship with this person. And if it's good, keep it good. If it's a friendship, keep it a friendship. It's fine. And you know what? Down the road, you have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles is holding on to something. I think that you are clinging to the idea that you really want this and you don't want to give up on this person. So I feel like the waiting in the wings is what I feel. You know, you're hidden in the shadows, kind of just observing right now. Kind of like this guy. It's kind of funny. And the Three of Wands is all about waiting. It's patience. It can be delays and there's different meanings. But in this case, you see how he's waiting in the wings. Like, he's like, okay, well, it might happen. So, you know, don't screw anything up. Just keep going. Be yourself. Focus on you. But be a supportive, loving friend or whatever it is that you are to this person. If this is the situationship that you're in, you know, just be you. So with that Four of Pentacles, it's something that you're not ready to let go of. It's saying, you know, I'm getting the feeling that it's not, don't give up. All hope is not lost. There may be something more. Maybe you will get a shot with this person. Because if the relationship wasn't that great, that's fine. But you're going to need to be a supportive friend for them because when they break up, they can't just jump. Nobody should jump into another relationship. You don't want to be that rebound. You don't want to be a back burner. You know, you don't want to be any of that. You want to be that supportive friend that hangs out and is there for them. And then, you know what, just give it time. They have to have time to heal. So please keep that in mind. So having patience is key. Even though you're waiting here, you're going to have more patience on top of that waiting. Because it's got to, it's just, this is the way it has to be. Because you notice, like, look, you're over here waiting. You're still waiting in all of these. How funny is that? Okay. So don't give up on that. But that's the general message I get. For those of you having the party, I don't know. Those people coming to celebrate you, there's something, it seems like there is a party, but, you know, there's still another half here, and I don't want to leave that out. So if you are retiring or something, it might be sad for you to retire. And this Five of Cups is right. You might be feeling a little bit depressed about it. But of course, you've been doing this every day for how many years? So if you're retiring, yeah, that's a little sad because, you know, you get used to getting up and working, especially if it's something you love doing every day. And if you really liked your coworkers, you're not going to get to see them hardly anymore. But you can always invite them over and have a friendship outside of work now. It should be completely appropriate now that you're retired. But you should enjoy the peace that comes with retirement and having your own time. You can sleep in and go do what you want. So that's great. And then over here, that Three of Wands, this is about, you know, you don't have to sit around waiting. Again, it's hanging on to stuff. So the Four of Pentacles is like, hang on to those friends and just be patient. You know, like they're still working and stuff, but people will come and visit. Maybe you can throw a party on a weekend and be like, hey, come and visit. And those friends will come visit. So don't give up on that. If it's graduation, there's always a sadness to a celebration because all good things must come to an end. Every party has to come to an end. Some people might disagree with me, but every party, I mean, if you graduate, it's kind of bittersweet because especially if you have those sweet college years and all the fun you've had going to college and making all these friends, then you scatter because some of you are going on to get master's degrees or doctorates. Some of you just jump into the field, start working, and you end up going where the job is. And if that takes you away, you move away from each other. So I can get the sadness here. And I can get the patience of, also, there's a little bit of worry there. Like, okay, I've done all the hard work. Now I'm graduated. What do I do now? Like, hey, you're waiting for that first big bite, you know? So you can, like, start your career and get it going and start working your way up. You got to be patient for that to come into. But again, like, don't give up hope and, you know, hang on to it. You are smart. You've gotten this far. You're going to be successful. Just give it time. Okay. Now with all that, okay, here's your Oracle card. It's the Explorer. Oh, I'm going to put that right in the middle. I love it. The Explorer I love because this is about the balance. You know, it looks like a compass, and this is kind of about finding your direction, but you want to make these wise choices. Looks like these big life changes are happening for some of you, and you're waiting for things to happen. So you need to work on yourself, you know, just kind of focus on you and just make sure that whatever you're doing here, just enjoy yourself and make sure that, you know, pay attention to that intuition. Follow your intuition, but follow your heart at the same time. That's going to be very important. That's kind of what I look at it, the Explorer means to me. It's that balance of head and heart where you get them aligned, and then you make great decisions, and you're going to go far with that. Whether you're retiring or graduating, you're just starting out or ending things, it's time to enjoy life in a different way. I hope this was helpful, guys. Until next time.